Welcome back to MyGM 2K25 Extreme. I am your host, attackslug, and boy, today's episode 11 in my backyard is gonna be a problem because of those power cards played on me at the end of last week. So if you don't already know, we have some banned talent from this episode of the show. Shaq is banned, Asuka is banned, 8J Styles, Tyler Bates, and Austin Theory are all not allowed on the show, and they said, hey, here's some local talent to help fill out your card because you can't book a dang thing today. It's a problem. What I can book is Cody and Jacob. Obviously, Aleister Black at 36, no. And then Lash at 23, no. And even Giovanni, who I just brought in and traded for, at 28 stamina, no. So what the blue hell do I book? Like, I have 3 ongoing rivalries. I want to have my tag teams be Trick and Tyler versus Solo and Vinci, and then I want to book my 5th feud as AJ versus Theory. And I can't do any of that. Also, compounding that, they played the, hey, you have 0 talent scouts card. So I could hire these 4 for 2 matches, and it's going to be oops all jobbers because all I have to book on my end is Cody and Fatu. That's all I have that would actually work and not get injured and have a matchup. So it's just like, but also I got 200K from doing the wins on Money in the Bank, and I got one of those, and immediately my champion, Cody Rhodes, wants more pyro, and that pyro is that it cost me half of what I won from Money in the Bank. And so that 100K, half of what I earned, just poof, gone to keep my champion happy. So there goes my logistics for that. But it does get me 1,000 more fans per week, so that's cool. I'm going to need it. It's going to be a problem. And so the main event of the evening will be the American Nightmare versus the Werewolf. And they both have enough stamina to do so. What else? I can book oops all jobbers. Like, I don't have other matches that I can book without injuries happening. So Donna Matrix, which is always hilarious, and Cindy Fluff can open this show for a half a star, because sure. And it's like, none of these power cards I can purchase would give me scouting points. So that's just a problem. I can put somebody to the moon, and that somebody would be Javon, so lock in on that. But I can't play back-to-back Money in the Bank cards for that 100K. Even if I could, I couldn't use it because I don't have any scouting points to scout with in the first place. I can do 1 week for these 4 and book 2 matches. And thankfully it is fighter, bruiser, face, heel. But, bro, it's such a bit. Like, they really stacked the deck on me this week. They're like, man, you're doing too well. Ava! What's up, Ava? Welcome to the show. And Hula Hank for 1,400. Welcome to the show. But, like, I can do a call-out promo, but it's like, it's just a problem overall entirely. So I'm going to end up having to risk some kind of injury here. That's going to be an issue. So I do have Hellspot card. So I feel like if I work Aleister Black, he's going to get hurt. But 36 is better than working 23. But good God almighty, the chances of him getting hurt, I would say, are pretty high, considering my poor luck on this show overall. Now, I can have somebody cut some promos here, but is that important? And why should I? So I guess the call out from Miss Chelsea Green to Lash Legend can happen here on the show. Let's see who else might be able to cut some charity promos. So 3, 2, Shaq's busy, 2 and 3. And yeah, I mean, I could have Bailey out here for charity. That's fine. And that is our overall very disappointing Monday. 18,000, we got 137, we got another 100K tomorrow. And then at that point, having to worry about Shaq's contract renewal because he's up here in like 2 weeks. So Wednesday-ish, it's a problem. But yes, I do have that injury rehab power card if Aleister Black does get hurt, which I would assume that he might. But hey, if my opponents can work people that have 20 and less stamina with no injuries, I feel like that on their side is the computer cheating a little bit versus me, even though I'm winning. So I don't know, man. Look, this show is getting booked, locking things in. It's going to be a great opener and a great closer and just garbage in the middle. So confirm that booking. Oops, all jobber mid-card. And so this is where we knock on wood and hope Aleister Black does not get injured for any amount of time. Javon gets the win. It was 2.5 stars, and it did not injure my mid-card champion. I'll take it. Meanwhile, level 2 to level 3. And here's your half a star in every single mid-card match, because nobody cares. I'm sorry, 1 star. I underestimated Ava and Christina. Bailey gets 3K on a good charity promo. Al Citraz and Hula Hank, sure. Half a star, 1 star. Al Citraz, it was 1 star. And Donna Matrix versus Cindy Fluff. They have 100 stamina each because no one is booking them. Cindy gets the win. It was a half a star. And your main events, Cody and Jacob. 3 stars. It was good. What a terrible show. The floor is yours, CM Punk. You have Eric Rowan. You have Booyaka, Rey Mysterio. Why not? Big Red beats Ray. 3 stars. Tag team call out, level 2 to level 3. Maya T. Kirk and Lola Vice in your mid-card business. It is Lola with the win, and it was 1.5 stars. Dakota Kai +1. Noam Dar and Gargano in your mid-card normal. It is Johnny Wrestling. It was 2.5 stars. Fatal 4-way, Coffee, Manhattan, Briggs, and Creed. That's certainly a 4-way. It is Julius Creed. It is 2.5 stars. And your main event, Randall. Brutus Creed at 34 stamina. Because, sure, great idea. It is Brutus Creed with the win, and it was 3.5 stars. Meanwhile, Mr. Second Place, Teddy Long, books the 39 stamina versus 18 stamina, Dragon Lee versus Omos. That's just rough stuff. The Giant is out for 5 weeks. 3 stars. The call out from Ali to Lyra was okay. Level 3 to level 4. Clubberella versus the Manifestation. That's certainly a mid-card match you could do. Okay. And the monster lost. It was 1 star. Eric calls out the Matadore, whatever his name is. I don't even know. Mid-card triple threat, Gunta, Cruz, and Hector Flores. And it's going to be, as it should be, Gunta. 2.5 stars. Damian Priest and Red Monsoon, who just finished a feud, who is also unhappy for reasons, and Priest gets the win, and it is 1.5 stars. And your main event for the U.S. title, Andrade, who has 22 stamina, versus Kaiser, who has way more than that. So, can Kaiser win that title? Yes, he can. And new 3.5 stars. And ECW, LA Knight no longer champion. So LA Knight versus Akam with an Eddie Thorpe run-in. In a TLC match, no less. Akam wins and is injured. You booked him at under 40 stamina in a TLC match. Dummy. Yeah. 3.5 stars. New Jack is out here cutting a promo +2. Otis and Rezar. Because sure. And why is he so mad? Who knows? But he wins the matchup, and it is 2.5 stars. Gigi calling out Fallon Henley. It was a new rivalry. Mid-card tag team Elton and Lexus versus Higglesby and Tony D. And it is Higglesby and Tony D, the family, 3 stars. Indy has a good charity promo. Chris Sabin and Kit Wilson. Yes, boy. It is no boy. Chris Sabin. It was 1.5 stars. And your main event, Bianca and JC Jane. Iron woman matchup. It was not a draw this time. It was 3 stars though. And so I did manage to maintain good booking, but I did lose every single segment. Moving on. It is 7,000 new fans. That's abysmal. We made 60K. Monday Night Raw did 22,000 new fans, and they made 71. SmackDown did 17, so 10K more than me, and they made 72. And EC did 24, and they made 52. Bad timing card. All right, I'll use that on somebody soon enough. Which does reduce my lead to 34,000, but still maintaining it somehow. And Punk is still in 3rd place over Sherry, but not by a whole lot. Which brings us to Erie, Pennsylvania. Shaquille O'Neal wants 89,000 for another 5 weeks. Let's continue to lowball Big Shaq. What about 62? What do you say? He's taking it. He's pissed, but he's taking it. Triple H, they want variety. I didn't have a tag team match. I did not have enough talent to book a tag team match, Triple H. And Cody Rhodes is thrilled. He got more pyro. He is so happy about it. And Bayley wants to fight Asuka. We just finished that feud. So the game has it on cooldown, which means no can do. Ding dong. Which means first and freaking foremost, Money in the Bank card. There we go. Back up to 235 in our budget. I want to use bad timing on Wednesday for the go-home show for Thursday on somebody. But we'll get there when we get there with that. Just what a very rough start to this week. But I'm still winning here on Extreme. Somehow, some way. I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos right here. I'll see you next time. And I'm out.